Hi guys, welcome back to another edition of Wandering with Bear. I thought that today I would show you this, my Kelly Kettle. For those of you who don't know what a Kelly Kettle is, it's classed as a storm kettle. So the water goes in here, the inside is hollow, but the water sits within the kettle itself, so within this rim. So it's, I believe it's thinner at the bottom, and then as it goes up it gets fatter and fatter and fatter. You then have this underneath, set a fire in there, goes up the middle of the kettle, out the top, and boils the water. Easy peasy. So the idea being that if you've got it's really windy and you're in sort of storm conditions like we're about to get now, this is all protecting the fire itself from the wind. The other thing is the bottom is the hole which lets the air in, so the fire can draw the air in and keep the fire going. So I just thought on this wet day in Manchester that we'd make a quick brew. So I bought this one for about 40 quid, I think it was about 40 quid, and it also came with this, which was an offer at the time, which is the stove. So you've got your fire in there, you've made your brew, you could then make another one if you wanted, or a pan, skillet, make a fry up, whatever you want, because obviously the fire doesn't go out instantly, so you might as well use it. It's good. So let's fill this bad boy up. So the heavens come down. So mine's the Scout, I think it's called the Scout Ultra Fast. It was a limited edition one. We'll see how that, but it does boil quite fast. I'll show you. So it does come with a bung which goes in there, so you could actually carry the water with you, but for me I'd still rather carry a bottle because I might just be thirsty and not want tea. So I like to start the fire first. I'll take the stove out, just get some bits and pieces. So you can use anything, but the idea is, sorry about the noise, the idea is obviously that you're using natural materials so that you can start a fire anywhere. You don't need gas. So just try to cover up so my phone don't get wet. Right, 1 minute. So it's be embarrassing if I can't start it using a lighter. Obviously you won't be holding it up, it's just so you guys can see. So, got the fire going now. This little bad boy wasn't great. So I prefer to start the fire first, and then use the two handles, here we go, on the side, so you're staying away from the fire, and just over the top, like that. And then what you can do is, you've got a little bit extra, come from the side, bob it in, and you can just keep feeding it. This is just shavings. can see in there. You see? I'll show you properly. So there we go. So the air's getting drawn into there. And then, can you see? Can you see that flame? I can't quite, yeah, you can see it now. Just try to turn it a little bit. But you can hear it already. Look at that. Glorious. I can hear it bubbling already. Sorry about the bins. How cool is that? Put you back. So yeah, just keep feeding it. Look at that now. It's a roaring fire. There we go. Yeah. So that took all of 5 minutes. So you just leave it to it, keep feeding it, keep popping it in, and like, I just got these shavings from a spoon carving that I've made, and I'm just popping it in, popping them in. Try not to get my fingers burnt, so I just come in from underneath, pop it in. But you can hear that flipping away. Time to get that brew. So, got my cup. For some reason, when you like the outdoors, you have to use these NAF tin cups. That's like some sort of bushcraft law that you have to use these tin cups that get way too hot and burn you. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I've got. Right. So, obviously you have to get this off without burning your hands. So I'll do the same as I did before. I use the handle, make sure it's not hot. In theory, I should be able to take this off. Like that. Pop it down. And now that you're out of the way of the fire, so I can put my hands over it. Pick it up. Use the toggle. Pour yourself a brew. Ooh. Delicious. At this point, you'd get your stove, pop it on, get whatever you want. Just pop that in there. Or if not that, you get the idea anyway, don't you? But at the time, there was an offer. So, I got that. Freeman's. Which is the best. A little kitchen going on here. And voila! One delicious brew. I get you. So you can imagine being out on the mountains or anywhere. You got that was easy, wasn't it? Like last time I tried it, I spilled the water everywhere. And Kelly Kettle, awesome company, because the first one I had, if you look, see these in the new edition, they're welded on, little spot welds. Look, see it there? I mean that's cool to touch already. So the first time I did it, that pinged off. I emailed them, explained what's been going on, and they just sent me a new unit straight out, no bother. I sent them a picture that it come off, and they didn't send me a new one of these, which is fair enough because there's nothing wrong with it. But the actual kettle, brand spanking new one. How cool's that? No fuss, nothing. Straight out on the post. I think I had it like 3 days later. So yeah, Kelly Kettle, loving it. Let me know what you think, guys. Subscribe.